You're fine.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the dread wolf is misplaced.
I have no faith in the dread wolf.
Give up. Save yourself. Save your friend.
Why do you think I have any faith in the dread wolf? Why?
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Thanks, Solus. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Oh.
And there, the Dalish.
Break the crystal, let's go.
Guy, well, do you wanna break the crypt?
Cruelty is nothing new. What has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Elganon the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
Oh!
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
Oh. Oh, we throwing jabs out?
Were you talking to me? Sorry, Dad. It's very loud.
Girl, you're fine. Just listen to the hot goss, girl. When else are you gonna get?
We cannot fail.
Lives are ending.
No, your lives are in it. When
Once
else
the
are we
blight
gonna
is
get?
free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You
When
will
else are we gonna
burn
get
this world
ancient
at
elven
command, as Andrul did
faucet?
in yours. And you will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
Was that his plan? To convince Elganarn and Gilithane to either help him repair everything the way that it should be, like tear down the veil, do everything, or he was gonna put them back in the prison?
Save your games for the mortals, dread wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down.
Okay. Well, I hope you two enjoyed arguing together.
You saved us.
You're welcome.
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape.
We're gonna
The
trust
wall still
him.
in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Is that... Are you trustworthy?
Thank you.
Oh god, girl, don't. He is the god of lies and trickery. I guess we have no choice, though.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
Hi! I'll see you soon!
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganon was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
Yeah, I guess. Following one blighted freak show after another, right, Varric? We are home.
We'd lost all hope, and then
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
he would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masteranus, Nethalon.
You can thank Solus.
Weird as it sounds, we couldn't have done it without the god of lies.
The sun rises until it doesn't.
Very much.
Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
and it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it, a punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Okay. We did it. Do. So, I'm guessing dodgy recruit. Oh, I did get the dodgy recruit, but now it's gonna be tied to that forever. Veil Jumper should be max strength now.
Might be a good...
Oh, you want to go talk to Solus? I don't want to go talk to Solus. But I guess that is the next thing to do. So, they're done. No need to worry about the Veil Jumpers. Check. Love that. Love that for us.
Time to see...
Who's got... Nothing. There's...
what Solus thinks of all this.
Do we have to? Do we have to? Wait, did they call it dodgy recruit? No, because not everybody plays this elf. Never mind. For some reason, it reminded me of the Inquisitor line of it's not because the... Tell me it wasn't because the elves were acting dodgy. And that line like stuck in my head just because of the way it was like voice acted so well for the Winter Palace. Like that's one of the options. But that's kind of where my brain went for some reason right there. All right, girl, remember meditation. Calm your breath, in and out. You got this.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elgar'nan was a reminder of simpler times.
Simpler times. Yeah. You dislike the Dalish?
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
Betting you argued?
Let me guess. You tried to tell them what they were getting wrong, and they didn't believe you?
There are few things that frustrate me as much as ignorance. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fanharel, they attacked me.
What?
After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And one of the first lessons in the Mornwatch is that the Fade is reality as seen through a smoky mirror.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elgar'nan, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
I mean, it wasn't just Elgar'nan the Dalish would have worshipped. It would have been all of them. Because different clans dedicated themselves, and like different people would dedicate themselves to different gods.
You and Elgar'nan were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elgar'nan was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
Oh, yeah, you're both very prideful.
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No. You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you'd have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elgar'nan would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Hey, Solus. I want to know if the events of Inquisition are ringing through your head right now. Because you legitimately had nobody there to check you in case you were getting something wrong or anything like that. And you were kind of on a huge power trip of, events in the Fade. I traveled through the Fade. I saw this all in dreams. And then regaled us with all kinds of stories. And then greatly disapproved if we didn't either ask you questions so you could boast more about what you knew and or had seen in a dream. And I put quotes around that. Or, I don't know if you remember that time that you went to the ball and then you came back and you were all like, I missed courtly intrigue. And we were like, wait, what? When had you been there? And then you greatly disapproved because somebody was kind of sort of poking a hole into your disguise. Remember all that? I feel like pot meat kettle.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
No, see, I don't trust him. Nope. And I hate that Rook is so freaking trusting right now. Girl, he is the god of lies. Let's see what this line is.
I'll have to take your word for that.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were...
Isn't that also how you saw the Inquisitor? Solus? Isn't that what the Inquisitor was after a fashion? And you saw what the Inquisitor did. Why are you still underestimating people, Solus?
An irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I've earned the respect of the Dreadwolf. Joy. I will now be able to live a content life knowing that I've earned the respect of the Dreadwolf.
Yeah, you were.
A mistake I shall endeavor not to repeat. Your team trusts you.
There's the threat. There's the threat.
Listen.
He will not underestimate you again. There's your threat.
To them, it is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion. And when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
The way he said that, it's like that line was meant for a soulless man's Llewellyn. But I mean, none of my characters, as a heads up, I'm not a soulless mancer in any stretch. I did it once on stream just to see what it was like, but I personally prefer romancing Cullen for all of my characters, not just my my humans. So it's kind of weird hearing that line just because of the way it was voice acted. Definitely almost felt like the way that the VA was coached was to think of romance to Llewellyn, if that makes sense. Which I get because that was a big entanglement in his life. Kind of thing. So let's see what else we have.
What about the Inquisitor? Does she not count as a friend?
She was useful. But there were others I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. Cole, a spirit of compassion, I helped adapt to our new world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So, what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness,
He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
Thanks, Solus. It was great seeing you again, Solus. Did you guys know that Genevieve was nothing more than a
So
useful
now
tool?
Elganon's recovered his own archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
Yeah.
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
That's why we'll win.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
Fair.
We found the gods before. Not without help we didn't. So we get help again.
That's
We've got
also
allies
good.
everywhere now.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
No one will risk being an informant. Not while the Venatori hold power in Minrathous. It's a dead end.
The crows may have something.
Oh?
The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Viago would like a meeting.
Whatever Viago
At
wants.
your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Okay.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies, and we should find the gods.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Okay.
Keep your weapons ready. We don't know when the gods will show themselves again. Be prepared for anything. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Was that the last, like, big main story thing until the end? I think so. For the love of Treviso, let me look at my list. That and Legacy and Legends. Okay. Those are two main story, I think. So according to the unofficial list that I have, so to act as one is the last thing after that. So we've got Legacy of Legends, For the Love of Treviso. These are two main story. And then after that is one more thing, which I don't know what that's gonna be, but we basically just have those two and then we're good. Let's see. Here, everybody wants to talk except for Lucanus. That's fine. That's fine. We don't have to talk. There's a quest marker. Here? Oh, wait, here. This. Rook. Okay. Something's coming. Okay, so is that a side quest? Yes. Okay, so my question... Oops. My question is... I just want to see. So this I can't do anything for yet. Treviso, that has new quests available. Docktown, no new quests. Okay. And then Hossberg Wetlands, something's coming. So this is the only one with like something in the area is what it looks like. Arlathan, I think, is just done. which is great. And honestly, if there are any more quests left in Arlathan that have nothing to do with like friendos, I'm done. I'm good, if that makes sense. But let's see. You got all that. Oh, you've got new stuff. Take that. Okay. I didn't do everybody, but that was good. I can't believe we're here. Like, we are getting L and P. Oh. I remember Leaping Shot. It was one of my favorite abilities in DAI. Yeah. Actually, that sounds good. Honestly, do I want Leaping Shot? Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna put that here instead. I think I'd rather that for the moment. So next time we'll go. I think the order of operations should be. We'll go to Treviso. Well, that's main story. So maybe we'll go to well, first of all, we have to talk to everybody here. 100%. What does this armor look like? Oh, well, that's interesting. Do I like that better? I don't know. It's got a lot of plumage. We do need to update our... I keep exiting out before I'm ready. We do need to go talk to everybody. After we talk to everybody and we pick up quests, we'll kind of evaluate where everything is. And then go from there. I have a feeling, though, we'll do all the side stuff. Then we'll go to Treviso and do what they need. I just like the look of that sword better. At this point, I'm not worried about like damage, and I'm more like, how does it look? So yeah, we'll do that. 32% increase. Yeah, she doesn't heal anymore, so that's fine. And then Emmerich. Oh wait, huh? They're literally the same thing. Or no. That one increases your healing. The other one increased... Oh, it also increased your healing. Okay. Cool. Oh, Balara has two level up points. My bad. This... Oh, yeah, let's do that for sure. And then this. Alright. So does anybody else have level up points that I've forgotten? Oh, you do. Sorry. My bad. That's filled out. And then... let's do that. And then I've got... critical hit, you gain precision. Sure. That works for me. So he's at a 10 too. So he's max. Okay. Davern's also almost maxed, and Tasha never almost maxed as well. Okay. So we've got a few things to do, but I think we're doing a lot better than what we had been. We'll keep that there. That's 333. Oh, right. We have show compare now. They added that with today's patch. 320. Oh, I'd have to get rid of... No. I wish you could use that sword on your main hand. Yes, this is just 308 physical. And then this one. Yeah, I don't want to... I'm not consuming arrows. Even though this one would be good for that. Yeah, as much as I like the... Like, well, now I can change the look of it, though. So 284. 50% arrow regeneration. Maybe I do want that. Maybe we'll run upstairs real quick and change the look of my bow before I forget, because that would make me so sad. But I have a sneaking suspicion that everybody's quest that I have right now might be their final ones. So I think, if not very close to, so I'm guessing, wait, Yeah, no, they don't unlock those. Oh no. I thought we would be able to use, so I guess it doesn't do that. Is that only for swords? Cause didn't we have like Audacity's a unique sword. I thought. And then yeah, his talent, Zevran's talent, I'm gonna call it Zevran forever. But it looks like the other one doesn't have an appearance. Okay, so the swords do, the bows don't. That's weird. I'm not gonna lie. That's weird. Alright. So, I'm going back to my girl. I can't not. And this is what we're gonna need. Oh god. No, I didn't want that. I was just hovering and then I clicked. Thank you. Alright. So Rook, girl, time to go talk to everybody. See how they're doing. Ask them if they need anything. Cookies, a snack. I guess we'll start with Emmerich.